All right, so welcome to Team Forever Strong's first Getting Started Right call of the month. And we're super pumped to have you guys here. So welcome to the team. You guys are CEOs now. What do you think of that? Pretty sweet, right? You're your own boss. I know it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around that when you first become a coach and you get into this business, but that's the beauty of it, is that this is your own business. And what's even better is that I've already gone ahead of you guys, so I have all the training set in place and everything that you guys could ever possibly need and want to have success in this business. So I always tell people that I had only 300 friends, guys, on Facebook when I started this business, and I didn't even have an Instagram account. And I was able to build a six-figure business in 11 months. So if I can do it with only 300 friends and not even having an Instagram account, you guys can definitely do this. So you should get excited about this. All right, so I'm gonna kind of go over just the different things that you're gonna be needing to do to have fast success right out of the gate in this business so that you can start to see that momentum going. The first step is you actually showed up to this call, so that's awesome. So give yourself a pat on the back for that, because half the battle in this business is actually showing up to these things. So the people who I see on these calls like this are always the ones that I end up seeing go all the way, because they're willing to actually take that action and make this business right from the beginning a priority in their life. So by now, you guys should have already gotten an email from Beachbody with the first 30 video. So that should have already been, shot right out to you guys when you first signed up. So make sure you take the time to go over that and watch the video in it from our Vice President, Jeff Hill. He's in it. Make sure you watch that. And also make sure to go back to my very first email that I sent you as well. In that email, there's a link for you to schedule your first Getting Started Right one-on-one call with me. And so you'll just be able to click the link and you'll be able to look at my schedule with the time slots I have available and see what works best for you. But in that first call, it's going to be really critical, because we're going to be really talking about specifically what your goals are in this business. Doesn't matter if this is for a hobby. If you want this to be a hobby, that's totally fine. I can teach you how to earn a really good, kick-ass side part-time business. Or if you're someone who's like, I want this to be like full-time down the road. I want this to be six figures like what you're doing. How do I get there? And so we'll help you put, a plan into place. That way you can work toward that every single day. So you have those two emails that should have gone your way. And then you have been added to, and if you haven't been yet, make sure you let me know and shoot me a message. But you should have been added to 3 groups. And these 3 groups, you're going to want to make sure that you check into just really quickly every day, just one time a day. So the first one is the Forever Strong self-paced training. So Forever Strong self-paced training. This is your training with how you're going to learn how to build this business. And we just revamped the whole thing. So it's literally every single little thing that I know you need to do to build a really successful, thriving business. And it's self-paced. So I know people are crazy busy sometimes and you can't check in one day. So maybe sometimes people might want to do 2 in one day. Or maybe you're someone who's like, okay, I can't handle just 1 a day. I want to hit the ground running. I'm going to do more than that. It really should only take about 10 to 15 minutes of your time each day. It's broken down into units, but I would make it a goal to try to check into that group and do 1 assignment a day and not just read it. Like, there is the difference between the people who really build this business and the ones who don't. Don't just read it. Make sure as you're reading it, you're then taking some form of action and applying it to your business so that you can start to move that needle forward. So I'm just gonna quickly screen share with you guys so I can show you that group so you know what I'm talking about and how it's laid out for you guys. So here we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's Forever Strong self-paced training. And right here, unit 1, your first week. So this is where everybody starts. You just click here where it says start here. And you will go down and you'll watch the video. You'll read it. See, this was in the welcome first 30 video that you got anyways from corporate when you signed up. And you'll just go through. You'll like it when you complete it, like comment. You'll go through each one. There's 8 in this first unit, and you'll just go through them. And like I said, try to make it a goal to do 1 a day. But there's all different assignments. And at the very end, the last assignment here, you really can't go on, or you shouldn't go on until the next unit, until you've met that goal for the first unit. And you'll see what I mean as you work through the different assignments, okay? But that's your first week, and that's where you're going to start, okay? All right, let me go ahead back over to you guys now. So that's the very first group, is the self-paced training group. And literally, this is how you're going to learn to build the business. I always tell people, I can't make anybody show up and do the trainings. I can't force you into doing them, but I know that works, and I know the information that's in there will work. And I've seen over the past over 4 years now, the coaches who've been out of debt or make an awesome side income with this, they've all completed that. Second page that you're going to make sure to check into every day is our team page. And this is called Team Forever Strong. I should just share this the first time. I'm going to share it again here. So for example, this is our team page. It's Team Forever Strong. Really important that when you check into the team page here at the beginning of every month, we update everything here in the cover photo. So you'll be able to see all the important things of what are going on here. You'll be able to see what's on promotion for this month coming up, the new deals that Beachbody has to offer and all that stuff. And you're just going to want to check into this page once a day. Just spend a couple of minutes, scroll through, see if there's anything important that you missed that can help you. Comment where need be, like if need be. And if there's a live video, watch it, and then you're going to just leave that group. This right here, just so you know, every month we have a different announcement, it's called. And this is basically just our way of like cheering each other on as a team. As you sign up people, you would just comment below right here. You'd comment below in here that you just signed somebody up, you got them started to be an active coach, they're gonna be joining the team, or you just signed somebody up for Shakeology, and then we kind of just all cheer each other on. All right, so that's Team Forever Strong. We have our weekly team calls, which are posted in that group I just showed you, that are every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And this Thursday, we have a guest speaker, a top leader in the network is going to be on. So that's definitely one that you're gonna wanna make sure that you can get on live, because it's gonna be awesome. So that's our team page. And then the third group that you are a part of is called Forever Strong Progress Seekers. So Forever Strong Progress Seekers. This is our online support and accountability group for other people and ourselves who are looking to reach health and fitness goals. So as I sign people up who want to work on their health and fitness goals, and you do, and other people on the team, we add them to this page. And we all take turns just, commenting, and we post pictures, and we have, let me just show you. I'll show it to you real quick. And if you're not in it, let me know. But you guys should be in it. Forever Strong. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Okay, so every month we do a different theme. So since it's September, the theme is like back to school, back to you. So when I'm inviting people to join me and to join our support and accountability group, I'm telling people that it's our back to school, back to you group. The kids are in school now, thank God. Now it's time to focus on yourself. You have money to focus on yourself. So this is the group that they'd be in. And it's really fun because we have this photo challenge that we do every month. And it's a way to just keep everybody super engaged, and it's tons of fun. And every day you just look at what it says to post, and you share that in the page. And you just make sure to hashtag FSPhoto for Forever Strong Photo. And then at the end of the month, everybody who's participated, your name goes into a raffle, and we will raffle out 2 prizes with 2 winners, which I still need to do that for last month. But this will be the announcement right here and the photo challenge for this month. So it's just a lot of fun, and it's a lot of people just who are busy, who are looking to, regain their confidence, who are looking for support. Honestly, the support and accountability group right there that I just went over, that's really the key to people getting results in this program. Because I mean, we've all tried to do things on our own before. I'm sure we can think of times in the past where we've tried to get healthy and fit on our own. We've gone to the gym, whatever it is. When you get discouraged or you start to feel defeated, like you can't do this or you can't reach your goal, it's very easy to quit on yourself when there's nobody else holding you accountable. But why I love this group so much, and why it was the reason why I lost 35 pounds when I first started, was because I had a personal coach, holding me accountable. That would be you guys, holding your people accountable. And I had that support from that group there. So on days when I didn't feel like showing up, there were people in that group cheering me on, like, you can do this. It's not going to always be easy, but you're going to keep going. And people will share that in that group. And we're just all there for each other, helping one another reach our goals, cheering each other on, supporting each other through good, happy times, when times get tough. And it really just is the glue that holds everything together. So those are the three main groups. Now with Progress Seekers group, that support group I just showed you, how it works is, so you guys are everyone's in that group when you first sign up to become a coach. And you're going to be in that group for the first 30 days. You're going to be committed to your own workout program, whatever one you decide is, going to be the best fit for you based on what your goals are. And if you need help deciding, let me know and I can work with you. I have really good recommendations based on what your goals are. But you're going to be committed to that program, and you're going to be checking into that group, and you're going to be a really awesome challenger, and you're going to be sharing in the group every day. You're going to be participating in the photo contest, and you're just going to be drinking your shake, and you're going to be pressing play, and you're going to be doing the things every day. And you're going to be kind of shadowing me and seeing how I run a challenge group. By month 2, after being in it for a full 30 days and you've kind of seen how it goes, we're going to both run one together. So I run one with my new coaches going into month 2. So you would create the group, I'd run it with you, so you're not alone, and we would do it together, and we'd run the group together. Then by month 3, you'd be totally ready to be able to spread your wings and do it all on your own, and you'd be running one on your own. And it will start out small at the beginning. You might have only 5 people, maybe you'll have 10, whatever it is, but then it grows over time, okay? So just making it clear, I do not leave anybody high and dry in the wind. We do this together. I train you, I walk you through it, but that's kind of like the expectations of how it goes over the next 3 months, okay? All right, let's see here. Another really important thing that I want you guys to make sure that you're checking every day is in the Team Forever Strong page. A really great place for resources to help you is in the files section. So the files section has lots of really good resources in there in Team Forever Strong. YouTube and Google. YouTube was my best friend and still is. When I first started this business, I YouTubed and Googled everything under the sun. So just be resourceful like that. Think like an entrepreneur. Just don't be afraid to take action. If there's something that you want to know, get on YouTube, Google, post in the team page. There's tons of other people in there that are willing to jump on board and help you get started, right? That's one thing I love about our team, is that we're like a second family like that, and no one's competing. We're just all really there to help each other reach our goals and have success. So you're definitely not alone in this. And there's also a little search bar in Team Forever Strong on the left. So in case you're ever wondering about something maybe gluten-free or whatever it is, vegan or Shakeology, your questions, you can type it in on the search bar to the left and just hit enter. And any conversation that's ever been brought up about that topic that you're looking for over the past 4 years, since I've been doing this, will be brought up. So sometimes you can find your answer to, or find information to things right in the search bar in the team page already. So far, so good, guys? Okay, cool. All right, let's move on here now. Huge tip. I'm going to give you guys a huge tip because I wish that I had known this when I first got started as a new coach, and I didn't, is to get yourself a calendar, a big calendar. I have a huge desk calendar here. Get yourself a planner and take the time every Sunday night, whatever works for you, and just really look ahead at your week and treat this like a business from the beginning. And so what I mean by that is, we all have different amount of time during our day that we can use to spend on this business, right? And it's not about sitting down and spending all day and night on this business. It's not about you quitting your full-time job right now when you're not even making any kind of income. But it's about you going all in. And what that means is, it means going all in with, if you have like an hour a day, you're going to go all in during that 1 hour that you have. Meaning you're going to stay really focused on the things that need to be done during that hour to build your business, right? You're not going to scroll Facebook, not going to peruse Instagram. You're going to be doing the business building activities that I'm going to go over with you. And so find what time every day works for you. It's not going to be like an 8 to 5 job, because that's the beauty of it, right? Is that you create your own hours. And we have a lot of really busy full-time working parents on the team. And what I've found is the people who have been able to leave their full-time jobs, like we just had 3 teachers, for example. They quit their 18-year teaching career, okay? They're making almost like $75,000 a year. So that is a lot to just give up. But they had 3 or 4 kids at home, and they were building this business on the side, but consistently. And they found those little windows of time every day where they could show up and work on their business. 30 minutes in the morning, and then 30 minutes at night. Maybe you get up earlier one day and you do an hour before you go into work. Maybe you stay up a little bit late, or you're going to be giving up a little bit of TV to do an hour at night. Whatever that looks like for you, every day is going to be different. Every day is different. You know, really, what does my schedule say here? I just revamped mine. Okay. Like really, really treat it as if. I found that if you treat it like that, like, would my boss hire me, or would they kind of put your, head like that every day when you sit down to work? But definitely setting that schedule and putting that planner in place is going to help you out tremendously, because it's going to help you from being super overwhelmed and feeling like you're really, just going crazy trying to do it all. It's going to be very like, all right, these are the hours where I go into my job. This is the hours when I'm hanging out with my spouse. This is when I'm with my kids. This is when I'm building my business. This is when I'm doing my workout. And it's just going to be, this is how it is, and you're going to stick with it, okay? That's the best piece of advice I can give you guys on that. And it'll keep you super organized. All right, so now my next piece of advice is, so as a brand new coach, and some of you may have already have done this, is to make a post on social media letting people know that you are now getting started on this new journey, you've started on this new venture. Definitely stay away from, well, first, my piece of advice is, when you do go to draft this out, this is something new I'm doing, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to help you out way more. When you draft it out and you're ready to post it, before you post it in Team Forever Strong first. And just let everybody know, be like, hey, I'm a brand new coach. I'm just getting ready to launch my new business post on social media. And I wanted people to critique it and give me some feedback. Can you guys just glance this over and let me know what I should tweak, if it looks good, like constructive feedback, whatever it is. And I would share it there, because we have some awesome leaders on the team, and we have tons of new coaches being added all the time. And that's going to be really helpful to you. So couple tips though, when you go to do your post, is you want to be able to definitely like pique that curiosity with people. So you don't want to be salesy. So you definitely don't want to say things like Beachbody coach, or inclined to reach out to you and ask you about it. But if you're more, piquing curiosity, like, I'm so excited, I just became I'm running my own business from home now as a health and fitness coach. I've been passionate about fitness my entire life. I've always wanted freedom, and I've always wanted flexibility, and I'm a total control freak, and I like to be able to just set my own hours, and I wanted to do something that was rewarding, and this is going to be perfect for me. However you want to word it. I did send a sample in my welcome email that I sent to you guys too, that you could use if you wanted to. But at the end of it, you definitely will want to do like an invite to join our Back to School, Back to You group. So you might say something like, so I'm really pumped up because I am going to get started on this brand new 60-day kickboxing challenge. And we're going to be doing our Back to School, Back to You group. It's super motivating, and we're going to all hold each other accountable. And I'm going to be starting on, you can pick the date, Monday, and I'm looking for 5 other people who might want to do this with me. Like my post if you want more information about it, or comment below your favorite emoji if you want me to reserve a spot for you, or however you want to say it. but at least you're putting that invite out there, because you'll be able to pick up a couple people by doing that right off the bat. So you've made your post, you've gotten feedback from the team, now you've made your post, and people are going to be liking it and they're going to be commenting on it. You're going to then create your invite list, is what it's called. So you're going to take out like a notebook and you're going to start making a list of people who are liking and commenting on your post. And you're going to work off of this list to start. And what I mean by inviting them is you're just going to simply reach out to them, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or both. I use both, but I primarily am now on Instagram. You're just going to reach out to them and just be like, hey, like, thanks so much for showing my post some love. Like, I'm super pumped to do this. I can't wait. Like, this is just what I wanted to do. Were you looking to possibly join me and hear more information, or were you just showing me some love? You know, you're just going to ask them. You're not asking for their liver. You're not asking to put their life. It's just a simple question. It's going to be yes or no, no big deal. And you're going to ask them that, and you're going to be surprised with how many people are going to say, oh my gosh, you know what? Tell me a little bit more about it. Now, at this point, when they ask for more information about it, you're going to want to make sure that you have already gone to the files section in Team Forever Strong and printed out my scripts. Like, I hate to use the word scripts. I'm just using it very loosely. But it's a whole document I put together of all my exact wordings of how I invite people to challenge groups. Like, exactly what I say when they're like, oh my gosh, like, that sounds awesome. Can you tell me more about it? Boom, this is what you say. Then you tell them about it and they're like, oh, great. Well, how much is it? Boom, here it is again. Exactly what I say when people ask me for pricing. Straight through until the exact sign up, like, end deal. Like, I have it all laid out. And I actually also have it laid out for you too, where when people come at you with different objections on things, I have that in there too. Like, oh, like, I don't know if I have the time for this. I can't afford this. I have all different sample messages that I use. And I use the same, like, it's the same, you know, objections that you hear from people all the time. Like, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I don't think I can do it. So those really never need to be reworded. But so that's why I kind of use the words like scripts kind of loosely, because you're going to basically use them as a guide at first. You're going to learn how to talk to people and have conversations and basically learn how to get people signed up. And then once you start doing that, you're going to start like kind of like tweaking it and, you know, putting in your own language. So if you read something of mine and you're like, that does not sound like me, or, you know, she, you know, was totally broke and she had a 4-month-old and an 18-month-old. Obviously, if that's not your story, you're going to plug in your own little personal piece there and make it your own, because people are going to connect to you and your story, right? So you're going to work off of that. So you're going to keep that invite list and you're going to continue to work off of that. And I'm just kind of challenging you guys to spend some time tonight really like sitting down and try to come up with like 50 people that you can think of, anybody who you think might need help on their health and fitness journey, or who you know needs help on their health and fitness journey. And you're just going to make that list. You're going to be working off of this list. All right. Any questions on any of that so far? No. Okay. So your success in this whole entire business is going to come down to these 4 things. And we're going to go over them in our self-paced training, but I'm going to briefly just kind of break them down to you now. But they're called the 4 vital behaviors. And I know it sounds so boring, but this is the stuff that really builds your business. And it's just about consistency with these. It's nothing more than that. It's not some big, massive, crazy thing that happens one day that all of a sudden allows you to wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I'm earning 6 figures. Like, I can't believe it. Or I'm totally out of debt. How the hell did that happen? It really is just you having your schedule and showing up and being consistent with those things every day over time. That's all it is. It's no magic at all. So here are the 4 different things. Invite, invite, invite. And so you are going to want to make it a goal. I always tell my new coaches that you should make it a goal to be inviting at least 10 people every single day. Now, this can be a combination of people, you know, you inviting people to be a part of our Back to School, Back to You challenge group where they're working on their health and fitness goals, or maybe you might know, because I mean, we're bringing in some awesome kick-ass people like who have huge followings on Instagram, and like they're like known for this health and fitness thing. That was not me when I first started. I was not known as like a health and fitness guru. That was just not me. I had to build that up over 4 years. But some people are coming in like already like that. Maybe you might already know people who would make awesome active coaches and could kill it with this business and would absolutely kill it, right? And could build awesome businesses, and you want them on your team. So you could invite them too to our weekly, I didn't tell you about this earlier, but you might want to write this down. We have weekly three-day coach sneak peeks. And this is just basically where there's no strings attached. Nobody needs to sign up to ever do anything. It's just for information purposes only, but it's all on Facebook. And we run it every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Me and one of the other leaders on the team, we just go live in this group once a day, and we just talk about this business. And people learn about how to become a social media influencer and how to become a coach. And at the end of the 3 days, they'll be able to decide, oh, this is easy. I could totally do this. This is right up my alley. Or like, no, this just isn't for me. So if you do come across, or you can think of people who would make awesome coaches, then definitely let them know and invite them to that, okay? So invite, and you want to be doing that to like 10 people a day. And then you also want to be following up with these people about 48 hours later. So that is where the magic happens, is in the follow-up, because a lot of times, guys, people they don't check their messages right away. They're not on it as much as we are, because we're building our businesses on social media primarily. They forget, their kids look at it by accident, and it looks like they've seen it and they didn't. So just a simple follow-up, which I have all my follow-ups, again, in that document that you're going to want to print out in Team Forever Strong. So when you sit down to work, I would highly recommend, having that document that I made in the file section for inviting, like just right out in front of you, okay? So that's the first vital behavior. Invite. It is the most important vital behavior. People always say, like, I don't understand, how did you build 6 figures in 11 months? I spent every waking moment just talking to people and connecting with people, and with other moms and looking to get their body back, and other people looking to get out of debt, and people who hated their jobs. And that's just all I did. I spent all my time doing that. So obviously, the more people you talk to every day, the more people you're going to help, and then the higher your paycheck will be. Because at the end of the day, the amount that you earn with this is really just a direct reflection of how many people you help. That's why you'll always hear me and other people on the team say that this is a relationship building business. You got to be in it to want to genuinely help other people, no matter what, with no expectations of them joining you or not. You're just here to help them, and provide them with the solution that works by doing things the right way. And you're letting them know, and then it's up to them whether or not they want to join you or not, right? Okay, the second vital behavior is being proof the product works. Now, this just means that you're in our support and accountability group. So you're in our Back to School, Back to You, Progress Seekers group. You have decided what program you're doing. You've committed 150%. You're drinking your shake every day. You're doing your workout. You're doing those things. You don't need to be at your health and fitness goal. You don't need to be like, at your actual ultimate goal. It just means that you're actually doing the things. So you're doing those things, and you've committed to getting results for yourself first. Because nothing's going to speak louder than when you can share with other people how this has really helped transform your life. And it might be by you just gaining more confidence, right? It might mean that, you were able to get a 6-pack after having 3 C-sections. I mean, it's so different for everybody else. But you want to make sure that you're drinking the shake, and you're doing a workout program, and you're in that support and accountability group every day, okay? The third vital behavior is personal development. So personal development is huge just in any business, because you can really only get yourself so far alone. You have to be willing to want to improve and work on yourself if you want to be able to help other people reach their goals. And so not just this business, any business, personal development is huge. It's key. It's something that you need to do every day. So we recommend that you do like 15 minutes a day. And the very first book that I want you to get as soon as this call is over is Get Over Your Damn Self. That's what it's called. Get Over Your Damn Self. And you can either get the book on Amazon and read it if you like to read it, or you can get Audible on your phone. That's what I have. And you can listen to it. But that book is awesome for people looking to get started in this business right off the bat. I mean, I wish that I had that book when I first started 4 years ago. I mean, it literally teaches you how to build this very specific business that we're in right now. It's awesome. You guys are going to love it. It's like gold. Were you just holding something up, Patty? Oh, yeah. You got it for free? Wait, let me unmute you. How did you get it for free?
I had like Audible coins or something.
Oh.
So I just clicked. It cost one Audible coin. Clicked the button and I got it for free.
That's awesome.
Hot dog, look at that.
You're like, damn, I'm off to a great start.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. So you already
fact.
Okay.
Sorry, my sign.
I loved it. I was like, wait, what? Because it's funny when I'm on these calls, like I don't actually look at the people, like I look at the camera. So sometimes I miss what's going on.
Well, I hope they're not looking at me because that would.
No.
Okay.
I'm looking at like the camera up here. Okay. Awesome. I'm so glad you have it. So you guys are going to want to make sure that you get that book. And then again, when you sit down to carve out your time, to work on this business, that you make sure to include the 15 minutes or 20 minutes of that personal development. And a lot of times too, guys, with the personal development, I get a lot of really great ideas of things to share on social media that can become my posts that I share, because our jobs, we can't be salesy about this. We all know those other people that are super spammy and salesy, and you know what I'm talking about with whatever businesses that they're doing. And I can mark my word right now, they're not building successful businesses, because that's the wrong way to do it. So that's why our team is so awesome. That's why we're a top team, is because we teach our people to share, to just be authentic, to share your own journey, to be genuine, to share what's working for you, and to be adding value every single day. We talk about making one quality post on social media every single day that's going to add value to at least just one person. And it could be anything. It could be something funny that you share because you want to bring humor to people. It could be a tip about food prep. It could be a tip about like these awesome storage containers that you found like on sale at Target. It doesn't even need to be health and fitness necessarily. Like whatever you are using in your life right now that's working for you, sharing that with other people, right? It's kind of like when you go to a restaurant and you have this meal and it's awesome, right? You leave and you're like, oh my God, I just went, I had this awesome meal. You have to have it the next time. It's kind of like that on social media, like with us, right? We're just trying to add value and help people every single day just by sharing one good quality post like that and adding value every single day. But my point is with the personal development is a lot of times when I'm listening, especially at the beginning of this business when I started, I was able to find like, I'd be listening and I'd be like, oh gosh, that really hit home. That was awesome. I have to write that down. And I would write down just that little nugget from the personal development. And then I would turn that into a post that I could then make on social media. Okay. So just really important to get that personal self-growth in. It's going to help you tremendously, tremendously. So you're going to do that. And recognition is the fourth most newer vital behavior. And all this means is you're just giving people recognition for doing good things. So, if you get somebody signed up, you get that first person signed up and you add them to the Back to School, Back to You group, giving them a shout out like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited. Like my girl Melissa's getting started on her journey. She's a mom of 3. She's ready to focus on her. Like, let's all cheer her on. Or you have a new active coach and they get their first person started. You cheer them on, like she's doing awesome. She's doing all the right business building activities. Like she's going all the way. Like let's cheer her on. Like just recognizing people for doing good things as you move along in this business. So those are the 4 vital behaviors. And we're going to be going over into much more in-depth stuff as you go through the self-paced training. You'll see There's much more detailed things, but it's really just those things consistently every single day. That something that's really huge now that is, has really helped me is, getting into the Instagram stories. So if you're on Instagram, maybe you already use them. That's pretty much like how I build like most of my business now, is all through Instagram stories. So I would just like make a little note of that. It's not something that you need to drop everything that you're doing and figure that out first. Like you can start building your business with what you have right now, but just kind of make a little mental side note. And there'll be more of that in the training too. And then the last two things that I wanted to touch on are your very first two goals as a brand new coach. So your first two goals for the first 30 days as a brand new coach. So by the end of September, you guys should have at least 3 to 5 people signed up, okay? The first goal that you're gonna work toward, which is super important, is becoming an emerald coach in the business. So everyone comes on with nothing, zero, no one as a regular coach. And then there's all different ranks. There's emerald coach, ruby coach, diamond coach, 1 star, 2 star, all the way up to 15 star is the highest that you can go. Your first goal is to become an emerald coach. And what that means is that you've helped 2 people, that's it, so simple. 2 people get started on their health and fitness journey. 2 people have signed up and they've gone in the system as a coach. Now, when you sign up people can go in as a coach or as a customer. I always give people the choice, but here's the deal. Most people that I work with actually prefer to be signed up as a coach, because you don't need to work the business. You don't need to do what we do. You never need to sell anything. But if you really love Shakeology or you really love what you're doing, the month going, for months following, you get 25% off as a coach. So it's a really great way, like for my people who love Shakeology, going in the system as a coach saves them $30 a month. And as a customer, everything is full price. Again, this is all in my inviting script document too. But I always give them the choice what they want to do. But once you get 2 people signed up that actually want to go in as a coach, you're going to become an emerald coach. And you're going to be able to collect your commissions, and then you're going to actually be able to start collecting team cycle bonuses. And I'm not going to go into any more detail because there's going to be more trainings about this, but I just want you to know that team cycle bonuses start out small, and they start at $14 a cycle as an emerald, which sounds like chump change. But over time, guys, it's the team cycle bonuses that end up being your residual income. Okay, they end up being your main source of income. So you want that, all right? That's what everybody wants. You don't want to have to be worrying about signing up all these people all the time and building a business off of commission. That's not easy or fun to maintain, okay? Everyone wants to get to the place where they're earning residual income, right? So that's your first step. 2 people, emerald coach, that's your first rank. It's exciting, it's awesome. And then if you sign up 1 more person, so 3 people total, you've then hit your very first goal of Success Club. And Success Club is a monthly goal that you have to hit every month. Just make it non-negotiable. I mean, nothing happens if you don't, except you don't build your business. But Beachbody has done all different kinds of research and statistics on people in the company, and has narrowed it down and has looked and has seen, okay, what is the one common thing that all successful coaches and teams in the network are doing? What is the one thing that they're doing? And the one thing that every single one of them did was that they were hitting Success Club every single month and never missing it. So depending on what your goals are, it's going to be different, okay? If you're here to build a hobby and you want side income, you're going to shoot to sign up 3 people so that you can hit Success Club 5. If you're someone who wants to do more and who wants to build a bigger income and wants to eventually build 6 figures, then you're going to want to make it a goal to sign up 5 people a month so that you're hitting Success Club 10. And it's a big difference. Let me just lay it on the line. Big difference between your paychecks from signing up 3 people versus 5 people a month, okay? So if you sign up 3 people, basically you'd earn about $150 for your commission. So that basically covers like your challenge pack that you signed up, which is good because then it's like, oh, sweet, everything I bought is free. But if you sign up 5 people, then you end up earning $250 commission. And on top of it all, if you are able to get 5 people signed up in the system as a coach, Beachbody gives you a $100 bonus on top of it. So now you're up to $350. And then the best part is Beachbody will assign you free Success Club leads for the next month. So Beachbody only assigns free Success Club leads to people who are Emerald coaches and who have hit Success Club 10. And what this means is people who go to the website and they buy Shakeology or they buy a challenge pack, they get assigned to you as their coach. And when they do, you earn instant commission off of what they just purchased. So it ranges. It could be an extra $100. It could be more. It could be a little less. It could be a lot more in the new year, which it usually is, and everybody's making their New Year's resolutions, right? But it's extra free money. So it's kind of like you sign up 3 people and earn $150, or you sign up 5 people and you could potentially earn like $400 to maybe at the max $500. But it's a big difference, right? And it just means that you're building your business faster. So just, there's no right or wrong answer. Just really just decide if you want this hobby or full time eventually. And then you can kind of go from there. But guys, this is the best business in the world. Like, you are going to be pumped that you made this decision to do this. I'm here to help you every single step of the way. The team is here to help you every single step of the way. If I could do this with a 4-month-old and a 22-month-old at home, being 35 pounds overweight, knowing nothing about health and fitness, only having 300 friends, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. You guys have an upper hand. You guys are like ahead of the game. So this business, honestly, guys, is all about, it's like 98% your mindset. Your mindset and belief with your vision, and then followed up with that right daily action every single day. As soon as you can just allow yourself to just dream a little bit, right? As soon as you let yourself just go to that little place where, I want to be in her shoes one day. That's it. I'm going for it. As soon as you just let that in and you start to believe that, you're going to have a much easier time like showing up and doing those daily actions every single day. And then before you know it, it's going to compound and you're going to be blown away. It's the best business. It's the most simple, basic business in the world. And you can be proud when you go around and tell people what you do, because we're not selling pills or patches or teas or any of that other garbage out there that we know doesn't work. We're literally getting people started on their health and fitness journey with real nutrition plans, so they're not eliminating anything out of their life, right? They are still enjoying and loving their life and getting awesome kick-ass results and enjoying their treats and having their cheats. And they're doing a real workout program. And now they have you as their personal support system, their personal motivator, and then put that all together with the support and accountability group we run. And as long as people commit, they get awesome results that last by doing it the right way. So I'm proud to walk around and tell people what I do, because it's very rare to find something out there like that that has the whole package like that, where you can go to bed at night being like, yes, I made a difference. And you're super pumped to wake up the next day to get started. So does anybody have any questions on any of this? Now I just went off on my tangent. You guys are going to rock it out. So Emerald, in the first 30 days, mark it down on your calendar. You should make Diamond Coach your 90-day goal. So that way you can start to like map out your plan. But it's Emerald Coach within like your first 30, which honestly, I'm not going to lie, guys, that's like ridiculous. You can do that in 1 week max. Okay. So Emerald Coach in 1 week. Let's just be realistic here. Diamond Coach in the first 90 days. And then we can go from there once you get there. So anyways, guys, welcome to the team. Get ready to crush it. Get ready to go to the top. It's going to be awesome. All right. Woo woo. I'll see you Thursday on a team call. Bye, guys.